Good evening, race fans. My name is JP Tuason, and I'm the CEO of Tuason Racing. Welcome to another show of Riding Shotgun Conversations with TRS. Now, tonight, we've got two great guests. We have from Phoenix Fuels, the AVP for Integrated Marketing Strategies, Miss Selena Matias. Woohoo! And of course, our category marketing manager for fuels, we have Mr. Alexis Noveno. All right. Okay, welcome you guys to the show.
Hi, JP. Good evening to you and all the viewers tonight. Hello.
Hi, JP.
How you doing? Haven't seen you guys in months. It's been too long.
I know. We've been close to 6 months working from home.
That's right. Well, I hope the work from home and the school from home hasn't driven you guys crazy yet.
Oh, it has its good side and bad side, but I'd like to look at all the good sides. Yeah.
I hear you. We're taking it one day at a time.
Yes.
All right. So we want to get right into it tonight. We've got a great show. You guys are our first guests tonight. We've got a second set of guests, and it all comes together in the name of virtual motorsports. But to get started, I have a question for you guys. Alex, we can start with you. With the ongoing pandemic, how is Phoenix Fuels thriving and adapting to the new normal? I mean, what are the innovations that the company is now spearheading?
Okay. Fortunately, we've had a head start because because of our digital transformation efforts. We're kickstarted way before the pandemics began. With the health and safety protocols in place, the digital transformation basically has been a key element in ensuring our business continuity. Just like the races we've been conducting, we've been taking our business online to offer convenience and safety for our customers. So some of the examples included, recently, we just launched a safer payment option, which is what we call the contactless payments. This is one way we can help stop spread the virus. Safer payment options available for Alipay, GCash, GrabPay, and WeChat Pay, and it's available 180 stations nationwide. And
you know, I've actually tried this contactless fueling up, and it's really, really good. Because you don't actually have to open the window. You just have to show the guy, right? And then he kind of just scans it, and then you just tell him how much, and it's all good. So, galing.
It's really contactless. Aside from the contactless payments, we also launched the safety protocols for our forecourt attendants. So, all attendants are wearing the face mask, face shield, and for the cash and card transactions, we use Tray to accept payments and issue receipts. And we also offer alcohol after every transactions.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I think that's really important, right? If you do give money and you do get receipts, I think that's something that a lot of people are worried about, right? Getting the virus from the stuff that you get handed by the teller. But that's great. That's a great idea. What else have you guys done?
Yep. In a way, that's also contactless. Then for the other brands, that's for the fuels. For the other brands, for the LPG, the Phoenix Super LPG, ordering and delivery via our web form. So as you can see, we can take orders via the web form.
Well, if I may add, before people can only order their LPG via a landline, but I think today we're offering actually 4 ways of ordering your LPG. This is via the LPG online, our app, our hashtag super, and including the web form.
Well, that's great because a lot of people are having a hard time deciding whether they want to go out or not. And if it's easier to just order online and it gets delivered to you, I think that's a fantastic service that you guys have got there. But I think you have one more thing that you guys are doing on a digital platform, right? So what about this one?
Well, this is actually an innovation that started during the pandemic. We had to deliver, or we are now delivering Family Mart, CVS, and food via Grab Mart. As you know, nobody wants to go to the store lately, so we need to bring these products closer to the customers.
Galing. That is super convenient. And I think along the same lines, we at TRS have also moved from doing physical races to now doing the virtual races, and we started uh, earlier this year by doing the race for frontliners, which you guys supported. So thank you very much, you guys, for that. I think we've got a poster. There we go. So we had all our celebrities come and join us for this event, and we were able to donate over 400,000 pesos worth of products and PPE to our frontliners. So I want to thank you guys for supporting us. And there are the Family Mart packs we gave out. These are also the different frontliners we were able to support. So, Ma'am Cel, with all of these innovations that you guys are doing online, right? What has made you decide to support virtual racing over the physical racing, which at this point in time we actually cannot do yet?
Yeah, JP, the truth is we were already contemplating on this idea like middle of the year last year to actually complement the physical races that we have been doing, like the Young Drivers program. But I guess with the COVID, the pandemic, and the quarantine, they just fast track all of these plans. Also, esports is growing and becoming insanely popular. And since Phoenix has actually positioned itself to be a young and dynamic brand, it is just but right for us to be part of it. In fact, we should be leading it.
Yeah, it's very interesting that you said that it's growing, right? Because we've actually seen that the number of people watching the virtual racing online is almost as big as the following that we have for physical racing. So people watching other people playing video games is as popular as real people watching real racing. It's amazing. There's hundreds of thousands of people watching every race that we have. So we also believe that it's growing. And with the growth of the esports virtual racing scene, does Phoenix have any plans on expanding or establishing its own program dedicated to esports?
Well, since esports have actually showed a lot of great potential during the last SEA Games, we felt it was an arena where Filipinos can actually excel. And this also presents an opportunity for us to actually support local talent. So together with Tuason Racing, we are building the esports and with the hope of having the Philippine racing team that will represent the country in the global arena. Who knows? We might even get to the Olympics, because I did read that they are actually considering the e-games or the esports in the Olympics in the future.
Yeah, I think esports has a very, very big future in terms of becoming a game for the Olympics, because it's already started with the SEA Games, right? They've actually put a team already in the SEA Games from the different countries. It's gone very well. The following was huge, and I think it's only going to get bigger. Now, the interesting thing that we see is out of the different esports games, a lot of them are strategy games or fighting games. But the racing games are one of the only online games that actually translates to real life skills.
Okay.
And along with that question, I guess I wanted to ask, what are people going to expect from Phoenix in the upcoming Formula V1 Virtual Cup?
Well, for the upcoming Formula V1 Cup, of course, we want it to be a pulse racing activities for newbies and professional e-racers. In fact, the Phoenix Pulse Racing team will also compete in the virtual race, and we will have female celebrity racers, not one, but two. So you guys need to catch them and see how they're going to fare against the male counterparts. So it's going to be a show of girl power. So aside from providing entertainment to all our viewers who've actually been staying home for quite a while, we will actually do some little bit of raffle. So I think we're going to give some Nintendo Switch.
Wow.
So catch the races. So you might just be one of the lucky winners.
Wow, that'll be crazy. Because the last time we had the raffle for the gaming consoles in the Race for Frontliners, we had so many people participate in the activity. It was a big surprise for everybody. And with the new celebrities joining us, what have you guys got in store?
Yeah, JP, as mentioned by Miss C, will be giving away again a Nintendo Switch version 2. Of course, a lot of people are watching for that. Yeah, and of course, we will giving away fuel GCs, racing gear similar to the racers that they'll be wearing. And
Awesome.
watch out for our follow our page to know more about the contest and know more about the Formula V1.
All right. So as early as now, dapat mag-like na sila sa page ng Phoenix.
Definitely.
All right. So let's put the Phoenix page information at the bottom here, guys. Go and like it right now. Bamsel.
We're actually very fortunate to be part of this program because beyond just the game and entertaining people, we're going to take part in producing winners, whether on track or online, who can represent the country in the future and bring pride to the Filipinos.
I think that's great because not only is virtual motorsports growing in the Philippines, it's growing worldwide. I think the following for virtual racing will get to the point where it's going to be bigger than people watching TV, right? The following is just getting bigger and bigger, and I think it leads into our next question, which is, what kind of message would Phoenix have for aspiring racers that want to get involved in this sport?
If you have the passion, competitive spirit, the dream of becoming a racer, this is the program that will fuel that dream. This is your first great step. You can start online and eventually take that passion on track. If you work hard enough, you can actually find yourself in the international scene. Winners, I believe, JP, from this Formula V1 Virtual Cup will have a chance to represent our country.
Yes, that's right. So what we're trying to do is we're going to be grooming the local drivers to be able to participate on a global level. So thank you for supporting us, you guys. And I guess we're now at a point where we want to ask you guys to invite our viewers to watch the races and watch the Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 Virtual Cup and race team.
So for the viewers, catch the exciting races starting October 10. It will be a pulse racing activity. Although the game is virtual, the races, the passion, probably the emotion and excitement will be real. And to know more about the Formula V1 and the contest, just don't forget to follow our Facebook and Instagram page. It's at Phoenix Fuels with an S. And yeah, make your trip come alive with Phoenix Pulse.
Thanks, guys, for being on our show. I hope to see you guys in real life real soon. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, JP, for having us.
Race fans, here we are once again for another Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 Virtual Cup special episode on Riding Shotgun Conversations with TRS. Tonight, we have not one, but two hot and sexy celebrity racers. They used to race in the Vios Cup. They have raced in the Formula V1 race series. They are quick. And now they're going to show off their skills in virtual racing. Please join me in welcoming our guest, Phoenix Pulse celebrity racers, Rhian, Ramos, and Phoemela Baranda. Woo! Welcome, ladies. How you doing? Man, I missed you guys.
Yay, so exciting. Missed you.
I know. Well, soon we're going to be racing online, and this should be really, really interesting. But to get into it tonight, guys, let's talk about what you guys have been up to while in lockdown. What have you guys been up to? Let's start with Rhi.
Well, for me, it's been a lot of online work, but very, very recently, I've started already doing shoots outside I was in GMA a couple days ago, and then yesterday I was in Antipolo. Um, and all of the crews are pretty stripped down now, so I'm handling all of the jobs. Like I don't have a team with me anymore, so I drive
Right.
myself, prepare my own things and things like that. It's what's this? It's more time consuming,
Yeah.
but also like fun to do everything for yourself.
So more independence now, right? You got to do
Yeah,
all this stuff. You got to be thinking about all that stuff in advance. And
yeah, definitely.
I've been seeing your posts. You're still doing that exercise stuff. I see.
A little less nowadays, to be honest, because like a lot of my time goes to like cleaning and things like that. But at the same time, I do find time to do things I enjoy also.
Cool. How about you, Fem? What have you been up to?
Well, same here. We've been working from home, work from home. So, but yeah, like 2 weeks ago, we started also taping my show in the studio. I've been cleaning a lot of my place.
Good job.
I think
Doing
everybody's been
everything
cleaning
from
their
home.
house because
Yeah.
there's a lot of time to clean houses now. I've been teaching my kids how to vacuum.
Nice.
All right, but let's move on from cleaning houses to racing cars. And I think the first video we've got is Fem doing the Formula V1 Level Up Challenge. So, Fem, how was that for you?
Oh wow, that was the first time I was able to try a open wheel car. And of course, coming from a Vios to a Formula V1 car, the power is so different. The handling, even the seat, it's like you're closer to the ground.
Yeah, you're kind of lying down a bit, right?
Yeah, so I had to really adjust and really familiarize myself with the car. I remember I raced against Gino Samuel and we did it for cause. So it was so much fun. Of course, my nemesis Gino. Some YG won this race, I think.
But did you beat Gino? You did, right?
Of course, I did.
Of course you did. Nice.
It was a great experience.
Yeah, the car is it's powered by the same Vios engine, but it's a lot lighter. So the car is it's quicker not only in a straight line but through the corners as well. But tell us how did it feel to drive that car?
Oh wow, it's totally different. The reaction is so much faster. Even of course, I'm very particular with my distance inside the car. The what do you call it? The shift is very. It's what do you call this? It's very small.
It's a very short throw, right? So it seems to react very quickly. Yeah.
So the reaction is very fast, and it's really different if the car is really close to the ground and it's very light. So less effort, more power.
Did you find it difficult to drive or not so?
I find it like adjusting from a Vios to a Formula V1, but learning the car is easier and it's more fun.
Great.
The word is more fun.
That's great to hear. Well, after you drove the car in the challenge, right? You got to move on and drive the car in the 4-hour enduro, and you had a really strong team. You had Troy Montero and Jason Chuachoy, both very experienced drivers. How was that for you guys?
Yes, I had a great team. Of course, we represented Front Row, and Phoenix sponsors sponsored it. So it was a 4-hour. It's my first time to do an endurance run. Good thing, of course, Troy and Jason are good teammates. They really helped me. I was like the third driver. So I just told them, guys, please bring back the car to me in one piece and I'll do my part. I think that the difference of an endurance is a team effort. And it's my first time to do a team effort in a car racing.
So who decided on the strategy for your team? Was it you, or was it Troy, or was it Jason?
It was actually Jason, and all of us decided on it, and Troy also put some in all of us.
And how was the result for you guys? You did quite well.
Yeah, I think we placed third.
That's right. That's right. Awesome. Awesome for your first time. Let's move on to Rhian. Rhian, you also got to drive the 4-hour enduro in the Phoenix race team. How was that for you?
Oh, it was so incredibly fun. Like Fem was saying, it was interesting because it was a team sport that day, and I'm not used to that. Like there was a little pressure because I don't want to let anyone down. But all of my teammates were super cool. We were all there to enjoy ourselves. Yeah, walang basag trip. We were all like really happy to be there and happy to be driving this car, which is so fun. I also was able to do the Vios Cup some time ago, and compared to that, the power to weight ratio was very different. Like you're going so much faster because the car is so light.
Right.
Which is always an enjoyable feeling. And of course, because it's open, that's the first time I was able to feel so much wind in my face going inside my helmet. It was a great feeling.
And in terms of the actual race, what did you find most challenging in terms of running a 4-hour endurance 4-hour endurance with 4 drivers? You had you guys were the young guns, right? You had Tara, Patrick, and Rafi on your team, right?
Yes, yes. Well, it was nice to be with teammates that have grown up driving. They're
Right.
all very young, but it comes so naturally to them because they've started so young. So that was great. They would even give me tips. Yeah, but it was all really enjoyable. And I think also it was a little less aggressive compared to a regular race because you want the car to last for so long, so you have to be kind.
Yeah. I think the
Yeah.
interesting thing is you gotta hold back just that little bit, right? You don't want to be too hardcore or on the edge because the idea is to get to the end of the race.
Yeah, you don't want to have to replace something or, for that to cost any time. So it was, but you just have to be more present and not just like competitive and angry.
That's right. It's holding back, right? That anger, making sure that you get to the finish, and you guys all did. So congratulations on that. So
Thank you.
so this year, because of the pandemic, we haven't been able to have physical races, right? So from that last race that you guys did in November, none of us have actually gone to the track and raced. But what we did get to do this year is we got to run the race for frontliners, which is the start of virtual racing. And I think in the Philippines, it's really started to take off because we can't run physical races. So, Fem, you actually got to participate in this program. How do you find racing online versus racing on the racetrack?
Well, it's a totally different experience for me. It's my first time to really sit on a simulator and race. But I've tried it before, but not really race. So I think I got too excited.
Yeah.
So
I remember you were fighting with the rig.
yeah, so it's the same. Like in real race, if you're too excited, if you're too giggle, it's not good.
That's right. That's right.
So
So
it's
even in the virtual world, right?
yeah,
Bawal
it's
magigil.
bawal ang gigil. It's actually close to the real thing, but of course we miss the sound, the smell of the burnt rubber, the energy. But yeah, we were able to recreate it that day, recreate
Yeah.
that feeling. So as you can see, or if you saw this video, I was really excited.
So Ree, we didn't have you get to play the game for the race for frontliners, but you were on the show and you got to see what it was like. I mean, what do you think about virtual racing?
I find it very interesting. I actually have had an experience driving a simulator. I
Okay.
think there was a place in San Juan that I went to and tried it out, and it's very surprisingly close to the feeling of each car. They're very specific. You can really change the settings to make it seem like whatever car you're driving in the game.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm excited about it, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a nice way to let out your competitive nature, I guess. And at the same time, it's also very safe. So I think that might affect the way I'm going to drive just because there's no fear of getting hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I totally agree with you because if you a lot of people push a bit harder in the simulator game simply because if you do crash, you don't have to pay for any repairs, right? You're just out of the game. But having said
Right.
that,
So
it
I
should
think
be
part of the challenge will also be holding back the urge to really just step on it at all times.
yeah. So I think moving forward, it should be really interesting because we're going to be installing at your places the sims that you're going to be using for our up and coming Formula V1 Virtual Cup. So you guys are actually going to have the rigs at your places for 3 months. You guys are going to be able to practice as often as you want, which was the issue in the past, right? You weren't able to practice. Now you're going to be able to practice as often as you can. And we're going to even be giving you guys coaches that are going to teach you how to get quicker online. So that should be really exciting. Now, the difference between the Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 Virtual Cup and our race for frontliners is we're now moving from a PlayStation format to a PC format. So what's the difference? The difference is we're now going to be able to run much larger grid sizes and multiple cars. So you guys can now expect to be driving against at least 20 cars on the grid. And it'll look like a proper real race. So as you guys can see with the video that we're playing, we're going to be having lots of cars on the grid, looking very similar to the cars that we have at the Formula V1 races. Same liveries, same teams, same drivers. But we're going to be using actual Formula One tracks from around the world. So our first track is going to be at Monza, which is exactly the same track that was used last weekend in Formula One. That should be super exciting for you guys. So I think the question that I've got for you guys now is, because it's going to be your first time to do a virtual race, what are your expectations and what are you looking forward to?
Well, I'm looking forward to be able to drive and be on a racetrack once again after so long. I've definitely missed it. I'm looking forward to having the rig at my place for sure because it's gonna be such a fun activity to be able
Right.
to do during quarantine. And I'm looking forward to meeting our other teammates.
Yep, that's right. So we should introduce you to those guys very, very soon. Some of our pro racers for the Phoenix Pulse team. And for Fem, what challenges do you think you're going to encounter as you're practicing for this virtual race?
Well, I'm known for having a temper also on the track. I think I think everyone
Yes.
has a temper when you can't get it right, or you're slow, or you feel like you missed an apex or a breaking point. So yeah, challenge is to be focused and motivated, and this motivation. Dapat pagising ko, game ano tayo,
Amen.
game
You know,
na.
what both of you guys are going to realize is the way we're going to train you for this virtual cup is actually very similar to how you guys were trained at Formula V1. So the platform we're using actually has data logging. So we're going to take your data as you practice and compare it with the pros data. And when we put it together, we'll tell you that, okay, at this corner, you're losing time here. You need to be braking later. You need to be accelerating faster. And because of that, I think you'll be surprised at how quickly you're going to become quick in the race. And that should be super exciting.
Yay! I'm excited.
Yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys can practice often with the rigs. We're gonna have them at your place. And what I've found, because I have a rig now at my place, what I found is you sit in it and you expect to play for 10, 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden it's been 2 hours. It's crazy because it's super duper fun. So I'm
looking forward to that little wormhole.
Yes, you'll definitely disappear into that gaming zone, right? Okay, so guys, any preparations that you've done for this virtual racing? Is there anything that you have thought about needing to do to get prepared for this?
Just making sure the Wi-Fi is good.
Oh my God, yeah, that's important.
We're trying to check the Wi-Fi. I cleaned the house. I need space for it.
Good. Make sure that you tell everybody not to be on Netflix or YouTube when you guys are racing. Okay, that's very important. If you get disconnected, you're automatically gonna crash in the game. So sayang.
But aside from that, I've been able to, because now I've been driving myself to work and everything, and sometimes I'll work outside of the city. So I've been able to drive through the city and out of it, and I noticed that the roads are a lot more empty now, and it really made me miss driving all the more. So it's nice to be able to do this virtual race so that I can get that out of my system in this very controlled, safe way.
I know. I totally hear you. A lot of people have actually gotten out on the roads, and because they were so empty that people have been driving fast and they've been getting into accidents all by themselves. So I totally hear you. I totally understand. And I think when the rigs get to your houses in the next couple of days, you will be surprised at how much fun it is, because we're sending you the best equipment, and you'll understand when it's there. We'll try to put photos if we can in the podcast when this shows.
Nice.
All right. So to wrap it up, guys, do you have any messages or advice for those that are going to be watching the virtual cup, or maybe those that are looking to participate?
I would say to the ones that are looking to participate, there's really no reason not to. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be with you. We're going to be cool about it. We're going to be fun. So we can all enjoy this together. And I think, who doesn't need a little bit of just extra enjoyment at a time like this? And for those of you that are interested in watching, we can't wait to put on a good show for you guys. And we hope that it's going to be really exciting, both for us and for you too.
Cool. Thanks, Fem.
Well, first, I'm very, very thankful for this opportunity. It's my chance to race, and during this pandemic, we all want to, as Rhian said, we all want to have fun, to connect with our friends, with other people, and I'm so excited, looking forward to connecting with the race people, putting energy in. And what's good about this is that you guys can join, so check it out, register, and yeah, there's no reason not to join. It's gonna be super fun. We're all excited. Hope to see you guys. Let's do this.
Yay. All right, so guys, before ending this podcast, our friends from Phoenix Petroleum will be raffling off some fuel GCs to our viewers today. All you have to do is share this podcast and place your answers below in the comment box. So the question, Rhian, what is the question for tonight's raffle?
Yes, thank you to Phoenix for this amazing prize. And at the same time, they also made it very easy for you. Actually, they made it really hard. It's a hard question. So I hope that at least one of you guys gets it right. Here it is. Who are the celebrity racers racing for the Phoenix team? Who?
Oh my gosh, they've got to Google that. That's a tough one.
Yeah, mahirap. The
Mahirap,
answers
mahirap.
are not right in front of your face.
Please put your answers below. Make sure you share the stream as well. And there you have it. Thank you, Fem. Thank you, Rhian. Good luck, you guys. This is going to be awesome. And again, thank you for joining this episode of Riding Shotgun Conversations. You guys might want to invite the viewers to join. And do you guys have any upcoming activities or upcoming projects?
My show on GMA is about to come back. We're gonna start taping it again, so watch out for that. It's called Love of My Life, and I'm also gonna be doing a new one called I Can See You, and that's also gonna be on GMA. And as always, my YouTube page, Instagram, Facebook, all social media, Twitter is all at Rhian Ramos, so you can always catch me there. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to you guys watching our virtual race. And to those of you who want to be a part of it, I'm excited to see you guys there. Please do register. And yeah, let's all have fun together.
All right. How about you, Fem?
Hey guys, you can catch me on my show every week on Viva TV. It's also available on YouTube. Anong ganap? And you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Phoemela Baranda. And I can't wait to race and hope you guys watch and join. You can join us at the Phoenix Pulse Formula V1 virtual race.
Guys, thank you so much. And we hope to see everybody this October at the races. Please don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Tuason Racing, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Tuason Racing TV. This has been JP Tuason with the hot and fast Rhian Ramos and Fem Baranda. And see you guys next week on a new episode of Riding Shotgun Conversations. See you guys. Peace.
Thank you.